Facebook Live shortly.
Lainey has something in the hat this morning. What is it?
It's something in the Arctic, and its name is that.
It's something in the hat.
It's an animal in the Arctic. It starts with a P, and its name is Arctic.
Let's see it.
No, they have to guess.
You have to guess? One more time. Tell them one more time. Good morning, everybody, by the way. Go ahead.
It lives in the Arctic. Its name is Arctic, and
its name is Arctic, and it starts with the P.
Its name starts with a P.
Its name starts with the P.
And it's a live animal.
It's a live animal. Pete. Gary Hudson, good morning to you.
And
all right.
what else?
Everybody's a guest. Good morning, Joseph. Morning, Joe Scherer.
Wait, hold up. It's also
Chad.
Here's another
What?
riddle. It says it in here. It says,
Arctic.
I always roam where the snow and ice meet. When I get hungry, I just want
Look,
to
somebody's guessing. Andrew guessed.
polar bear, yeah.
Joe Scherer said a potato. Polar bear it is, everybody. Good morning. How are we doing this morning, Lainey, on Drop Off Line Sports? Are we doing well?
Also, its birthday is close to my birthday.
Its birthday is close to her birthday. Who would have thought? Good morning, Gary Hudson. Good morning, Seltzer. All right. How we doing? You okay, Lainey Lou?
Yes.
How are we doing this morning, Pacer fans? What do you want to begin with last night? I know.
Wait, hold up.
Can I explain to everybody what happened last night?
And the night before that.
For those that are still kind of confused about that final jump ball, here's the deal too. I mean, it was going to take something miraculous. There's no doubt about it. The Pacers screwed themselves over. Bad offense. Not making makeable shots, Victor not making anything, forcing it when he wasn't making it. I mean, that was absolutely all on the Pacers. Those of you asking about what took place on that final call, what many thought was a tie-up, turned into a foul, and then got reviewed, and then upheld, and then Jeff Green goes to the free throw line. So what happened was, guy on the sideline was starting to call a foul, then call a jump ball. Kid Maurer was on the baseline, and he jumped in with a foul call, so they went with a foul call. That's what it was, seriously. I mean, it was a complete and blanking cluster. Listen, I don't think there's any grand conspiracy theories. I never have. That was a bad moment. Joe Borgia came on after the game on TNT and explained it, and he didn't explain it very well either. And there was nobody last night. Like, I turned it over to Eyes Without a Face by Billy Idol. But I turned it over to TNT. They had zero clue. That was part of the problem. Nobody had any clue what the hell was going on. And even when... Hold up. Sorry. Hootie the Blowfish. Hold my hand. And even when they went over to try to explain it to Chris Webber got actually on the air and explained it wrong, too. I don't even think they went over and explained it to Chris and Quinn. But even Webber... I mean, that's why everybody in the world... had that thing fouled up if you're at home, because it was fouled up if you were at home. And if you're at the game, you saw the dude on the baseline call the jump ball, and he thought it was a jump ball. So it's a cluster. It was their fault. It was a cluster. Even if it was the right call, it was their fault. It was a cluster. So you know what we can do? We can say, hey, you know what? Best in the world. You're the best in the world. It was your fault that was a cluster. It was your fault that a lot of people misinterpreted it. So whatever. I mean, they didn't lose the game because of that. Give themselves a shot, though. I mean, hell, J.R. Smith hit a 75-foot shot. You could say that they lost the game because of that if you wanted to. But it was all about missed opportunities. And again, the Spacer team not going to win games when you don't play well offensively. Again, they didn't play well offensively at all and still had a chance against Cleveland's crappy defense. I'd always said that I felt they're going to have to win another game. Another game in Cleveland, and now they're going to have to win another game in Cleveland. And do I think they can win another game in Cleveland? Absolutely, positively, they can win another game in Cleveland. They can. They can. They can win on Wednesday night. They can win in a Game 7. I don't care what anybody says. listen, we have been down this road before with LeBron James, and I can understand why you're thinking that, but you haven't been down this road before with this group of Pacer players. And listen, their offense wasn't any good, but man, they fight through it, don't they? They fight through it. They don't give up. They don't screw it up. They don't. The one thing I wish Victor Oladipo would do, besides hit shots again, would be stop complaining to the officials. I'm kind of over that now. What? Okay, I'm sorry. I got to shush for a moment. We'll get back to this in a minute. Go ahead, lady.
I have a question.
Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Scott. What? Get up here and ask on camera. Nobody can see you.
Can we zoom in?
Can we zoom in? I don't want to zoom in.
I want to see what happens.
No, I don't want to zoom in. You end up messing it up.
You end up messing it up.
All right, so you heard my interpretation of it all. I mean, it was it wasn't explained. I don't think I turned it over because I felt that Maurer was going to go to the TNT crew, which sucked, by the way, but he was going to go to them and explain what went down. I don't think they ever went to Chris and Quinn. Anyway, I turned it over to see that, and the way that Weber explained it was completely opposite of the way that it went down. So if somebody says, oh man, you're ridiculous, you think, I mean, everybody was screwed up because they screwed it up, because the officials screwed it up at the beginning, and because the definition was screwed up. So no wonder everybody was going in 19 different damn directions. I know, Heath, the star of the show wants some creative control. There's no doubt. All right, what do you want to do?
You said a bad word.
Huh?
You said.
I didn't say a bad word.
Yes, you did.
I don't ever say a bad word. But it was a golden opportunity. It was missed.
Spin the dial.
Hey, give me some thumbs up or thumbs down here. How
Spin the
many
dial.
how many of you think the Pacers can actually win another one in Cleveland?
Spin
Show
the
of hands
dial.
here.
Spin the dial. What's this song?
What? Patsy Cline?
What's this song?
Sweet Dreams.
You looked at it.
Well, that's obviously Patsy Cline. Good morning, Christopher. Diplo. I don't know what that is. It's something Diplo. Blake's listening to all the time. Ryan, Jeff, all got the thumbs are coming. Matt says thumbs down. That's all right. Hey, listen, to get past LeBron James for the first time in the first round, it's not like he's just going to go away or anything like that. So, Corey Hall says they win Game 5. I can definitely see it. Steve Reed says thumbs down. It's the Beatles. Turn off we don't listen to the Beatles in the morning here. BT, good morning to ya.
Okay, here's a trivia question.
A trivia question from Lainey. Get over on camera. Let's go. All right, here it is. What is it?
Okay.
Get on camera. You're not on camera.
Are the Beatles and the Monkees rivals? Are they?
Are the Beatles and the Monkees rivals?
I know them because I've been at Glory Days and they have all the old shows.
All right,
Songs.
Lainey has been to a diner she and her brother love that Nat takes her to called Glory Days in Clay City. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
It's really delicious.
And there they play a lot of Beatles and a lot of Monkees. So
no,
Lainey,
there's like a picture.
I know. Are the Beatles and the Monkees rivals? Most would kind of laugh at that because the Monkees weren't much of a rival for the Beatles, although they had a lot of popularity in the late 60s.
So,
Got
are
it?
they rivals or not?
They're not. They were not viewed as rivals. No, people would probably laugh
You're
at
wrong.
that.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm right.
No,
I'm
you're
so
wrong.
right.
No, wrong.
Matt says, I want to say thumbs up. Oh,
No, you are wrong because they actually were because Nat told me
oh, okay. Good morning, Ian. Nat told you what?
that they are rivals.
They weren't rivals.
Yes, they
The
were.
Beatles had no rivals.
Yes,
They were the Beatles. Elvis might have been a rival.
With who?
The Beatles. Elvis was popular before the Beatles. Yay. Good morning. Anyway, we'll talk about all that coming up later on today. Hey, this is something I will share with you. I was told this, and I'll share this on the show today. And again, because I have to make the statement that it didn't matter, because everybody starts crying and goes, oh man, conspiracy theory, you just big whiner. No. I'm just telling it like it is. I was told last night that Ken Maurer, the official on the baseline, was mad because I forget what the guy's last name is. The guy.
Another trivia question.
What? We can't hear it. You're on camera.
The next one
See,
is...
look, Heath said, sorry, Lainey, Dad's right. Yes. What?
Okay, here's the next one.
All right.
What is Mom's favorite 50s song?
What is Mom's favorite 50s song.
I know what it sounds like, but I don't know what it's called.
Oh. Well, then you don't have the answer to the trivia question then. How do you answer a trivia question?
I know what it says. I know what it says in the song.
Hound Dog?
No.
Jailhouse Rock?
No.
Oh, hell.
It's the song.
What? Sing it for us really quick. Come over here. Everybody wants you to sing it. We're going to get really a lot of people tuning in now. Sing it for us. No, get the polar bear down for your mouth. Sing it. Sing it.
No.
All right, well, we're not going. How are we going to answer a trivia question if you don't have the answer to the trivia question? Rule number 1 to asking a trivia question: know the answer.
I asked my mother.
Well, she's not here right now.
No, it's the song. I'm saying it.
I asked my mother.
Yes, it's in the song. That's what it says.
I asked. All right,
it's a French song. I know.
It's a French song, and one of 2 words of the lyrics is "I asked my mother." From the 50s?
Yes.
That's the answer to Lainey's trivia question. Anybody have any idea? No ideas? All right. While you guys are thinking about that, I'm not going to I'm not listening to any 50s, all right?
Well, we're going to see if it plays.
Oh! Another bad creation. Que sera, sera! Lisa got it. Lovely Lisa got it. Where'd he go, Lisa? Que sera, sera. Well done. I don't want to. Why did you turn it to Paul McCartney for? That was Iesha, Joe, but close. All right, where was I? All right, I'll explain this later on today. We're going to have to go in a second. All right. So apparently, I was told that Maurer overruled the guy on the sideline. I forget what it's Kenny something or other with his jump ball call. Overruled it because he was mad that the guy, I forget. I'll have to get his last name.
Time to go.
Tagged LeBron earlier in the game with a technical. He was mad. We'll go over that later on today. Think about that for a moment. Do I buy it? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, there's no conspiracy theories here. I mean, you just got to go the extra mile to beat LeBron James in the first round or any time like that.
Goodbye.
But it doesn't mean that calls aren't going to be BS and you can't make BS of calls.
Goodbye.
Doesn't mean that. All right, Lainey wants to say, you guys are awesome today. Thank you very much. We'll see what the Pacers can do. Hey, man, it's even, you know? It is all even right now at 2 games apiece. 3 o'clock later on today.
Good
I've
night.
got Killers tickets and a lot more. This is... You want to sing Que Sera, Sera really quick for everybody. Go.
No.
All right, you guys are awesome.